Welcome back to 5-Day Crypto. My name is Chase, level 1 CMT and full-time trader. Today we are going to look at Chainlink on the weekly chart, the macro perspective, look at some potential targets, not only against Chainlink, but against Ethereum. So Link Ethereum will make a rare appearance. And just a side note here, look at how well Link is holding up right now against not only the US dollar, against Bitcoin, against Ethereum as well. Doing Link things as of today, looking very strong. So will this last or not? Well, it's looking like the potential is there. We're knocking on the door of local highs. Our highest close is 1636, happened back in early December. We are right there right now, $16. So depending on when you watch us, we may be above it. We may be below it. We may be completely unwound and going back down into an abysmal submarine. I don't know what we're going with that there, but we have our potential warnings out, right? We looked at those yesterday in yesterday's video. Bitcoin has a potential bearish reversal candle that signaled last week. But what's the saving grace that could help us here? Bitcoin dominance is tanking. And not only that, but there's some potential really bearish things going on here, right? See our gravestone doji here at the top back in early December. Not only that, but look at the weekly close that just happened. Back under the 21 week, the 200 week, that's a really bad sign. Dark cloud cover, right where you make this just brief run up and then close it way the hell down here. Bearish engulfing, candle, bearish, bearish, bearish. If the top is in, which Gravestone Doji usually does mark that at the top of a rally, altcoins may be saved here. Maybe Link is included in that, and it seemingly so far likes to think so. So what we're looking for is a higher close, 1636 at this week's close, 4 days, 8 hours. So depending on when you watch this, where the hell to be closed? Go watch it. However, we're still in this resistance zone because you got to look way the hell over here. From March 2022, our only kind of bear market bounce right here. Had three green weeks right there, topped out with a closing price of $18 and nuked it down, right? And then 500 days of sideways purgatory hell, and then finally climbing out of the abyss. And now we have to deal with the ring girl. we're out of the well. No, so we need to clear the ring girl and clear $18, and Valhalla awaits. Okay, we're looking great there. Holding, we haven't really retested this 21-week EMA. Very likely, maybe not in the next week or two. But during this bull run, between now and sometime in 2024, as this is rising, right? It is rising. So maybe we don't tag it until $18, $20, whatever. But we're going to make multiple touches of this. And that goes with any altcoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, all that included. So make no mistake, the 21-week EMA is always your friend for buying. Having open orders there tends to do you well in the bull cycle. So having looked at Link, right, we're knocking on the door, pressing through here again. Look how many weeks we've pressed against this resistance zone. Is it going to hold up, right? Nice reversal so far, right? It looked like it was kind of giving up there, but reversed so far so strong. Now, how about Link Ethereum making bigger moves here? And something even more potential happening is look at this potential flag here, right? Throwback right to the 21-week EMA. Holding, look at that move down, closed right back above it, almost a dragonfly doji, not really textbook. You have a little bit of an upper wick there, but nice reversal, and we're seeing some follow through here. So if this plays out as a flag, we would be looking at a target way the hell up here of, a lot of, we're looking at like a 2x from even current prices against Ethereum, right? There's a 120% move. That would be substantial. Now, that doesn't mean it has to happen as quick as this did, but sometime between now that, on this next uptrend, if this is in fact a breakout, I'd like to see a close really above, let's look at this level. If we close above here this week or next week or whenever it happens, then I give us a higher conviction rate of happening. And, if you're like, which do I hold, Chainlink or Ethereum? Well, in this scenario, it would be Chainlink, right? If this breaks out, it's going to put in a 2x. You're going to increase your Ethereum stack 2x against Chainlink just by holding Chainlink. So if you're looking to increase your Ethereum stack, you don't always have to be in just fiat, US dollars or, your set altcoin, you can switch. So a lot of altcoins have Bitcoin pairings, Ethereum pairings, and that would be more helpful, right? Certainly in this case, if you can double up your Ethereum just by holding some link here, and this does in fact play out, why not do that, right? Okay, so clear cut, right? Pretty good there. We're monitoring this. Again, it's not there yet, but the potentials are there. And you might be wondering, how the hell did you get that target? I'm glad you asked. For flag formations, and you want to take kind of the base here, and why didn't I go down here? Well, this kind of, maybe you could, but you kind of did something like that. So I'm just, you always want to be the most conservative, right? Don't take it from the absolute massive lower wicks to the high. So conservatively, this is what we're looking at. And how you get this pull here, right? You take it from the top of your pull. I like to go, again, conservatively from the closing price. So if you go on closes, right, you put the pull right there, right? And you measure to the bottom of the base, right? Again, the close, not the wick. We're being conservative. So it should be looking to at least do something like this, right? You take that wherever your breakout is. So I'd like to really go here, but again, conservative, right? You don't want to, you don't want to get front run. So if you're more conservative, you can know, like at the top of this, it might go a little bit farther, but you're probably best to start taking profits at that point. Maybe back over to Ethereum. You got it. So that's kind of, we don't do this a lot, but why not, right? They're all up against Ethereum the most. So why not talk about Ethereum? Up 7% against ETH just today, with potential of many more X's in the not so distant future. So maybe you've never seen that before, and if you did, now you know. I think I said that wrong, but you got it. All right. So that's Link Ethereum against the weekly chart, and Link USD against the weekly chart. Looking strong, holding back now above all the moving averages. Looking to rise here. We're looking to ideally close, like I said, right? Close above 1636. That'll be our highest close. But make no mistake, until we break this high, we're still in this. This should be treated as resistance. And if we zoom into the daily, like we looked at yesterday, their signs are there, but maybe we break that today, right? Like looking at this, right? You don't want to see these kind of rounded tops. So is this the top again? Or are we going to kind of blast through it? Well, you don't have to guess. Just wait and watch, right? Let the charts tell you the truth, and stop listening to what he said, she said on bullshit Reddit, Twitter, X, whatever letter you want to throw at it. And just look at the charts, right? Take out these highs, right? We can even paint a different zone in here, right? This high, this high, this high. So maybe you look at that on the daily. If we're closing above 17 on the daily chart, then Link is like, no thanks. I'm just ready to go full bull again, right? And if we get above 19, it's like send it mode, right? The target on that above 19 is like 27 and change. So keep that in mind. We'll talk more. Link updates always. All right. If you got any questions, comments, leave them below. If you want more help, if you want more content, one-on-one alerts, private, we could talk whatever the hell you want about, right? Join our Patreon group. You get access to our silver Telegram private alerts group, and we're doing well there. So let's get to our quote of the day before we ramble anymore. Living well is the best revenge. I wholeheartedly agree. I don't know why you would disagree with that, but all right. Car of the day. And Chainlink blue, I might add. If it's not Chainlink blue, it should be. The Porsche 911 GT. It's a bunch of letters. Let's go back and look at it. GT Street R. My absolute favorite looking Porsche. Just because all the carbon. The hood is carbon. The fenders are carbon. This is all factory. The whole front end is like carbon. This is amazing. I had no idea what we're looking at. This convertible too. Look at the wing on the back. This is impressive. You got to see this in person. I took this picture. I want one. If there's ever a Porsche I'm getting, it's this one. Jesus, I love it. GT3 RS is great, but I think this is a little bit less. We don't need to spend 300 grand on a Porsche, right? There's other cars we could get. I think this is not that much below it though. Maybe 200 grand. So we save 100 and put it towards a McLaren. Why not? All right. I'll wrap it up there. Chainlink blue, we'd have to get some kind of vanity custom Chainlink plate. I mean, this is epic. How do you not like this Porsche? Even if you don't like Porsches, this is a Porsche. This is a Porsche.